What's up? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel. Thank you. So here I have The Rock. He has now broken as Black Adam Rotten Tomatoes. This is going to blow the door wide open in my view when it comes to things like this. When I say things like this, websites like this that have been used, in my view, to undermine DC Comics, undermine Zack Snyder, and undermine Warner Brothers over the last number of years. These websites have been used very effectively to tell Warner Brothers not to use Zack Snyder and to not go with the story that he wants to be told. They derailed Justice League. They helped to derail Justice League. I firmly believe that. And now you're seeing it rear its head again. Now, you know that Marvel Comics is owned by Disney now, so it does make sense when you see media arms going on the attack when it comes to a competitor. In my view, DC Comics does have the better catalogue of characters within its very much so long history. And here we have another one. This is a character that's been played by arguably the most charismatic person in Hollywood. Now, with my issues aside, my issues with this movie lie outside of this movie. And indeed, I suppose, what they did with this movie. The Rock decided to endorse Joan Kamala, which has been absolutely disastrous and was the wrong way to go. I'm not forgetting that. He decided then to put Aldous Hodge as Hawkman in this movie, a character that's a white character. He decided to put Quintessa and play the pronoun game with her because she wants to be called they, them, and says that she's a man, into the role of Cyclone that's played normally and should be by a white woman with red hair. You've also got Viola Davis in this movie that's telling people that they're istophobes if they don't go and see The Woman King. So you've got an awful lot of outside influences that have turned me well off this movie. But what can't be denied is the normies and their reactions to movies like this. 45% is the critic rating for this movie, which is no surprise. Everybody said this before this came out, and they said the critics aren't going to like it, but who cares? And Dwayne Johnson has actually kind of flipped it on its head now over the last couple of years and said, we're listening to the audience, we're listening to the fans. Not that well, because you decided to change Hawkman and Cyclone, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that aside, 88% audience score. The audience clearly really like this movie because normies are going to this movie, they don't listen and hear what these people are talking about, and they just go in and say, that was entertaining, I enjoyed that. Now we have a look at this. And this again is reality, and these are two instances in my belief of reality. 88% for Black Adam, I can absolutely see it. I've seen the trailers, I've heard the buzz, I've heard Pierce Brosnan is excellent in it, and it's just a pity and a shame that they've decided to mess around over the last couple of years the way they have. Here you have Captain Marvel, has 79% from critics. This is a movie that was sandwiched in between Infinity War and Endgame that allegedly earned $1 billion, and was a movie that was absolutely shit. Because I'm part of this audience that's over here that said this was awful. So this is Rotten Tomatoes broken for me. And I think The Rock, funnily enough, being the person to do it, as everybody knows, is someone that brings in a lot of money, brings in a lot of attention, and holds so much power that his own production company were heavily involved in this movie. Also, he has a contract with Under Armour that dropped a Black Adam line, and the runners, the shoes, sold out they did within 24 hours. That was for this character, and that was also to do with Project Rock. Is Brie Larson able to do something like that? Absolutely not. This woman came onto YouTube, was absolutely rinsed in the comments, dislikes the whole lot, and YouTube changed the whole thing. And this woman not really seen too much anymore. This guy knows how to promote, and ultimately, as I said, I'm not going to see the movie for the issues that I've said beforehand. But what can't be denied now, what has been a talking point from Rotten Tomatoes and other places, is they wanted to turn off these scores because it's becoming more and more evident. And again, you can see it as well across the wider world and in every spectrum now, where people themselves are uniting and saying, hang on here, the group of critics here, which are only a few, we mean more than they do. You absolutely do. So anyway, I thought that this was a funny thing to report on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads. Check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel, and I'll talk to you later. Good luck.